And I just feel like alright, so I'm going to do this look. I did it a long time ago. A lot of people have been asking me how I do them, do these like types of looks, like the graphic liner looks. So I'm going to teach you how I did this look right here. And yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I'm really hungry right now. I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. I couldn't say that for the life of me like 2 minutes ago. Protecting, this is the protecting one. This one has SPF in it. Even though I'm not going outside, I still just want to put SPF on just cause I don't know. So I'm going back to school and I'm really nervous about it. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to expect. I haven't been back in that environment in so long. That's gonna feel so weird. Like my stomach hurts actually thinking about it. It's kind of heartbreaking, but it's fine. I'm fine. No, I'm not, but I'm fine. I'm gonna use the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This, I don't necessarily like using foundation that often. I just feel like using tinted moisturizers just enhance the look of my skin. And yeah, I don't know, foundation I feel like covers up too much and it starts to look really fake. But this makes it look like I have nothing on, and I really love that. So yeah, just one little squeeze. I know I have like a stain right here. That was because I did a liner look and the liner stained my eye, and it's fine. It'll go away soon. I'm starving. So I recently just finished the last season, the most recent season of Sex Education, and I just want to talk about it real quick. That show has so much representation. Like, wow, it's like kind of mind-blowing how many storylines got like talked about. Internalized homophobia, bisexuality, being disabled, dealing with adults with drug addiction, and overall just sex problems that people have. And for some reason in that show, they be fucking like jackhammers. Like, it's mad disturbing. Loved Eric's storyline this season. It was just really refreshing to see some more gay relationships. It's just, I don't know, it was just really refreshing. I don't know, I feel like people need to watch that show and just understand what I'm talking about. Like, you really do need to watch the show. But yeah, just need to be more comfortable with talking about sex and like the topic of sex. It's like it seems so taboo in this generation, but it shouldn't be. Especially my generation, just feels like nobody talks about it that often, and the troubles that people go through when they're doing it. So yeah. Also, lesbian storyline, go off. Like, I'm like really curious to see next season if they're going to include like more queer storylines, like transgender storylines or anything like that. I just feel like it would be really interesting. And they included an asexuality storyline. Like, amazing. Like, are you kidding? That show is really good, and a lot of people should be hyping it up, but nobody hypes it up as much. I really hate dark circles, but this concealer just makes me feel really good. I'm just going to use like a little bit of this because I'm going to go over it with another concealer, which is definitely the Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop. And I'm going to buff it out with the the Cream Sticks brush from the Milk Makeup Sephora collection brush thingy bob that they had. I'm really interested in some new shows to watch. I'm still watching Atypical. I need to finish it, but I heard last season was really good, so I'm catching up. I do need to watch My Hero Academia. That show was my life last year. I do need to watch the recent season. I also, let's see, what else is there? There's just a lot that I've been missing out on. I genuinely need to watch more movies in the future, so I have like a bunch on my list. But one that I really want to watch is Waves. Like, I've heard so many good things about that movie, and I still haven't watched it. It's a shame. And I haven't watched any of like the new Shia LaBeouf movies that came out. I've heard that they were excellent, and I really do need to watch them. And I'm specifically talking about Honey Boy and Peanut Butter Falcon. Yeah, the stain of my eyeliner is still there, and it's so annoying. I'm gonna zoom you guys in like quite a bit actually, so you guys can see my skin, how it's looking. But yeah, this is what my skin looks like with the tinted moisturizer and the concealer underneath my eyes. I do need to set it. I'm gonna set it right now actually. I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Flex, no, I keep saying this, the Milk Makeup Blur and Set Powder. I'm gonna use this underneath my eyes. So if you guys have any like movies and TV shows to watch, please recommend them down below. I'm like really gonna be watching a lot more stuff on my downtime while like school is happening, because like that's like the only thing that keeps me sane, is just like watching new stuff. I'm also gonna set underneath this area. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna just jump into the eye makeup. And so I'm going to be including the exact same color that I used in the photo. I used the Suva Beauty Hydra Liner in the shade Freezy, and this is in the matte finish, I guess, because there is the UV ones which do dry down matte, and then there's the foiled ones, but this one's the matte one and it's not a UV one. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put some water right there on this cap, and then I'm gonna just dip my brush into the water and then dip into this like little pigment thing right. Oh no, I have one. Okay, so this brush is an old NYX brush. I've been using this for all my liner looks, and it's really precise. You can see how thin it is like when you look at my forehead. But yeah, this is from like an old NYX liquid liner, specifically from the matte liquid liner. I just took it out, cleaned off the brush, and I've been using it for these Hydra liners because they really do just brush on to my eyelids really nicely, and it's a really thin brush, and I'm never gonna lose one of these because I'm always gonna have one because I have a bunch of NYX liquid liners. So yeah, this is like perfect for me. Just wash this off because I have like excess liquid liner on it. So all you have to do to clean this is just take some water and just brush it on a napkin or like paper towel or whatever. Just cleans it off. And this brush specifically, it turns orange, which is the natural color of the bristles, so it's gonna look orange. So you have like your dirty water, you're just gonna like take your napkin and just absorb that, so there's no purple water left, because that's what it was. That's what the color was from the old color that I used with this brush. So now I'm gonna take more water. I'm gonna take a little bit more water than the last time. You don't have to fill it too much unless you're doing like a lot, like face painting, I guess. You don't have to do too much. I'm gonna take some of my lip balm. I'm gonna take the mintbalm.com from Glossier, and I'm just gonna, you know, moisturize my lips because I'm feeling a little crispy right now. My brush is nice and clean. I'm going to take it and just dip into the product. So my brush is nice and wet, and I'm just gonna wet the product itself, and I'm just gonna keep dipping into the product and making sure my brush is opaque as fuck. So yeah. So I'm gonna start off with a regular winged eyeliner. So I start from the bottom and I take it little by little. And just create a line slanted upwards. Getting like using the least pressure as I'm going upwards. So once that line is done, you're gonna drag it downwards from on the top and just bring it inwards back down to like this part. So just bring it in after that, and then you're just gonna fill that little gap in. And then you're gonna create a line on your lash line that connects to that little wing that you just created. So you can either leave it like this, which is like a pretty thin wing liner, or you can make it thicker. And I'm going to make it thicker. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep layering on top of the product. Right. So now you have this, which is like a perfect wing eyeliner. And this is how it looks when my eyes are open and looking straight. This is how it looks with my eyes relaxed and just like, you know, looking straight at the camera. This is what it looks like when I am taking my pictures and I raise my eyebrows and I make it look like, you know, I have like a snatched face. I'm going to start with the line that's on top, which is probably like the hardest part. But yeah. So I'm just gonna look straight into my mirror and just dot where I want the line to go. I'm just gonna keep dotting just to lay out where I want the line to go. And once that's like already laid out, I'm gonna just connect the dots. Like so. So I'm gonna make this line a little bit thicker just by adding some more liquid to it. And then I'm gonna start to make that little inner corner like outline where it basically looks like an arrow, like so. And then I'm gonna bring it inwards where it like reaches like the first little crease underneath my eye, and just keep that line tight but not touching my lower lash line. So I'm gonna let that dry. That means no blinking that much, even though I just blinked like twice, and no looking down. So basically like just looking up so this could dry underneath my eyes. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Like that. I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face and then we're gonna just, yeah, finish the tutorial. Some of the cloud paint from Glossier. This is in the shade Storm. I really love this stuff. A lot of people don't talk about it, but I love it so much. And this shade I feel like looks really good on anybody. This one in Haze or Dawn, I think those shades look really good on anybody. Next I'm going to use this pigment from Anastasia. This is the shade Sand, and this is going to be my highlighter. I'm gonna put some on my nose. I really love these because they're super reflective and they just show up really nicely on the skin. Like, look at that. Very reflective. I really love these. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Kush Base Primer. This is the lash primer for the Kush mascara. But I like to use it for any other mascara because I feel like it's a really good lash primer, and I have like 2 backups of these. I recommend this product. If you don't like the Kush mascara, this one is going to make your other mascaras look even more beautiful. I use the Lancome Monsieur Big with that. I like to blink when I put mascara on so it curls my lashes while I am applying it. Like, these are those girls. You fucking wish. Look at that. Period. Like, period. Okay. That just made me really happy. This is how makeup makes me feel. It just makes me feel really happy. My lashes are still drying. I'm gonna take the ColourPop Lippie Sticks in the shade Taurus. This is a matte shade. So I'm just gonna take this and go warm brown color on the outside. Like that. And then I'm going to take this baby. This is a Bite lipstick that I made at the Bite Beauty Lab in Brooklyn. So I just made the shade. It's like my perfect nude shade that I use in like the center of all my like looks. Most times I named it Ripe over there, but I'm renaming it Mjolnir like Thor, because it's like my perfect weapon. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply this in the center, and I made a it's basically like a really nice brown nude, and it has like a matte finish, and it's very minty. Like it feels really nice and minty on the lips, which is my favorite finish on anything because I like when like that cooling feeling on my lips. It just makes it feel like something's working, something's hydrating it, even though it might be drying on my lips, but I like the way that feels. Like you see. So these are the lashes that I put in the photo. I don't have the clips that I wore, but I'm just gonna like fix my hair a little bit to look a little bit more presentable when I zoom out. Like I said, these are from Forever 21. I'm gonna say it again. This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for sticking around to see this look. I hit I hit 81K like a couple of days ago, which is really crazy. I still can't believe it because I feel like such a dweeb to this day. I mean, look at the material. Look at the material. Like, I'm a fucking dweeb. I can't believe so many of you guys support me and just like watch my content, look at my content, support it, and just engage with it, whatever it may be. Thank you guys so much. I am so appreciative of you guys. You guys have no idea. Thank you guys for supporting this look, because this look got a lot of views. The TikTok that I made got a lot of views. So thank you guys. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me. Yeah, that's it. I think you can subscribe to my channel if you want. You can see some more looks that may or may not happen. I'm going back to school, and I just want to know if you guys want to see some like school content, stuff about my school, because I go to FIT. So if you guys are interested in that type of content, please let me know down below. Just let me know what you guys want to see next, and yeah, I'm done. Peace out, guys.